What's going on, lads, and welcome to another video. In this one I'm going to be showing you my complete custom tactics. I've only ever showed you like individual custom tactics when I've changed formations and whatever. In this one I'm going to show you every formation I use in game. I'm going to tell you why I use them in game and when I use them in game. I've listened to you guys. I'm going to put more gameplay into the videos and you're going to see the gameplay at the end of the video. Just showcasing some goals in FUT Champs and Division Rivals, just so there's a little variation of gameplay with different opponents and whatever in there. So what we're going to be doing, obviously this is my team. We start off at 4-5-1, just to balance, just to get chemistry from the team. And what we do from minute 1, the main tactic that I use is 4-2-3-1, and this is what I use for the majority of the game. I feel like this is the most balanced formation this is FIFA, just because of 4-2-2 is good, but you lose that, like, the cam for me is key. The way I play the cam is very key, so I like the 4-2-3-1 better than the 4-2-2. The 4-2-2 is good when you need to just literally bomb forward and attack, but for me the main tactic that I use is the 4-2-3-1, and it is this first one, which we have drop back. So OP on this one. I feel like you need to use it. I don't like using it. I'm not proud to say that I do use it, but you kind of need to use it. Width, we have 4. On the defense, I might chuck that to 5. I'm actually going to chuck that to 5 now. Normally it is 4, but I'm chucking it to 5. See, again, I'm exclusive. I'm chucking it to 5. Depth, I'm ashamed. I'm very, very ashamed, and I apologise to every single one of you. Everybody that comes up against me, it is 2. This is just because of how everybody else plays. I don't like to play this way, but like drop back, you have to, because every single other person on the game does it. So you can't. You're at a disadvantage if you don't. It's so annoying, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win. Then it's better than smashing your controller up because someone has one shot on target to your 20. Offensive style balance, let the game play out. I don't feel like fast build up, possession, they kind of impact the game as much on this one because of how slow the gameplay is anyway. So I just keep it on balanced and just let the game roll basically. 5 bars of width on attack. Same as players in box, because obviously it's a formation when you have 3 cams and a striker. So you have 4 players up, so you just want them to be making runs into the box when you're in and around it. Corners 2 and free kicks 2, that's absolutely irrelevant. Show you now in game, that is what the team looks like. We go 2 fast fullbacks is very, very key. For me, the centre mid, you will see Sissoko and Wijnaldum. They're both similar in the way that they're both like explosive out of midfield. They both got like a burst of pace. They're both pretty strong on the ball. Wijnaldum's a bit more technical. Sissoko is more of a brute. That's the kind of players that I like to run, like a brute and a technical player. But they can both do the defensive side of the game very well as well. Wijnaldum's quite good going forward. Very fortunate to get him in my red picks because he is like a really good player. On the wings, we go Raheem Sterling. On the right, Rashford. It's just quick, agile players in your attack. That's what you need. Bale, not as agile, very quick, really good at shooting, good physical as well. He holds the line very, very good up front. Sadio Mane, Cam, he played like 1-2s with Bale, and he can sprint forward from Cam, and you get so many chances because of the pace that you have at the central Cam. Out wide cams, Lam and Ram, they need to be fit. What did I say? They need to be fast. I'll say they need to be fit. They need to be fast. That is the main key. They need to be agile to be coming inside and just making those runs, and it will help you out so much. Instructions: Gareth Bale, your striker, stay central, get in behind and stay forward. The focal point in the attack, he needs to be in the middle. He needs to be making runs. Those instructions are perfect. Sadio Mane, Cam, stay forward. That is it. That's all I have on him. Rashford, stay forward. Sterling, stay forward. There's not that much on the cams, but you want, because of this isn't the left mid or right mid variant, and it is the Lam and Ram variant, you want them to be forward. You lose the opponent at attack if you don't. You want them to stay forward, so stay forward is obviously very key. CDMs, man mark, stay back while attacking, and cover centre. Man mark is just a preference. I would definitely go with cover centre and stay back while attacking, but man mark is a preference. I just feel like I play better with it. You can literally go balanced on both, but man mark for me is what I use. Stay back while attacking and overlap on both fullbacks. Overlap, I'll explain like I do in every video, because it just seems to keep them out wide more than if they're balanced or inverted. Obviously inverted, they're going to be making runs inside, and you do not want that. You want your fullback outside because the winger's going to absolutely dominate you if you don't. So that was the main tactic. So like I said, from minute one, this is what we do. We go into it, change it up straight away, get the players in position, and then we go from there. You will see most of the goals that I score in the gameplay are from the 4-2-3-1 because of the runs that the Cam and the Lamb and the Rams make, and it's very, very good and very effective. This is the tactic we use if we're going to like push forward, basically. When we're finding us a bit too far back, we maybe need a goal, then we push to the 4-2-2. Very disappointing again in myself. Drop back, 4 width, 2 depth, absolutely vile, and I hate it. But it's just something that you have to do. Balanced offensive style again, 5 width, 5 players in the box, exactly the same. 2 corners, 2 free kicks. In game, not much more. Bale just moves from Sadio Mane, moves from cam to striker, and then we go getting behind, stay forward on both your strikers. I don't have stay central in this because they can like drift a bit, and it is quite good for them to just switch, like with Sterling or Rashford at some point. With that as well, I feel your Lamb and your Ram kind of make more runs because of they're like Mane and Bale will hold it up because they're central, and then they will make the run off them. I don't know if that's just a psychological thing or if it just doesn't happen. I'm just imagining it, but that is what it seems to happen in game, and that works for me. Lamb and Ram, absolutely nothing. Keep them standard. Same as 4-2-3-1 for the CDMs. Man mark, stay back while attacking, cover centre. Again, man mark is a preference, and the same on the fullbacks. Stay back while attacking and overlap on both your fullbacks. We're going to go 4-3-3-4 for the ultra attacking now. This is if you just need a goal. Balanced defensive style, 4 width, 4 depth, fast build up, 5 bars on width and players in the box. Exactly the same corners and free kicks. I'm just going to not talk about corners and free kicks anymore because they're all 2. But with this one, this is when you just need to go for it. It's 190th minute. It's things are cracking on in the game. You just need to get up the pitch, get on the ball, and get forward. Don't know why these are absolutely in special positions, but we're just going to change them. What on earth is going on? Why is it so hard to select the cam? Let's just leave it as it is. But that's what it will look like, just a dynamic attack. Obviously there's no CDMs in this one. You're just going to push up and just basically go all out for a goal. On your left winger, cut inside, getting behind. Striker, stay central, getting behind, stay forward. Right winger, cut inside, getting behind. Cam, nothing, just leave him as he is. Centre mid, stay back while attacking and cover centre because you do kind of want them to do a bit of defending, but not as much as a CDM would do. And the same, stay back while attacking on those because even though you're pushing for a goal, you don't want to concede. So just keep your fullbacks back as well. And then we're going to go ultra defensive, the most boring. Drop back 4-2, balanced, 5 bars, 4 bars on this one, and then 2 and 2. This is the second variation, like I was on about earlier. This is the more defensive 4-2-3-1 when your left and right mids are further back. Again, it's messed up. I'm not going to change it. I'll just change it off camera. But getting behind, stay forward for the counter attacks on your striker. Come back on defence for your cam. Come back on defence and getting behind on your left and right mids. Centre mids, defensive mids, drop between defenders, and that should be cover centre. Man mark, so you have 2 different, these are different, they're normally always the same, but now they're different. So your left, drop between defenders and cover centre, and then man mark and stay back while attacking, which should also be cover centre, and the same on your fullback, stay back while attacking and overlap. But we're going to go into the gameplay now, and you're going to see exactly how these work. You'll see different gameplay, like I said, for champions and also division rivals. So we're going to crack on with that, and I'm going to talk you through just some goals now, and I'm actually going to show you an absolute bullshit goal that I conceded in my FUT champions today. And these are the kind of goals that I concede, absolutely not my fault whatsoever, but we're going to have a laugh. We're going to see some good goals, but I'll see you over in the gameplay section, guys. So now we're in the gameplay section, and you're gonna see how this just works with the absolute dynamism of the cams, the lambs, rams, whatever, bams, strikers, everything that we have. You'll see there, that was very unlucky. This game was literally the unluckiest game I've ever played. This is the goal that I was on about earlier. I'll show you it a couple of times because I just couldn't believe it. You'll see the unlucky, like, just how unlucky I was. That first chance, the header off the bar, and then he luckily fell to Mane and scored. But that goal there, look at how did Rashford manage to get up in time? You see now just how good this is. Rashford playing at Lamb, obviously. He skips through the defender there somehow, and that is the striker, Gareth Bale. Does not miss on his left foot. Gareth Bale is very, very good, guys. If you haven't used him, definitely go and pick him up. See there, the CDM's winning the ball back for me. And then we have so many players going forward. We have so many options, and that's a really good finish from Mane. That was a low driven near post. Normally those don't go in. Mane is very, very good as well. Him and Bale, absolutely perfect partnership. One brute force with pace, and it was just an absolute beast in Mane. You see again the two linking up. Bale just going for a goal, smashing it far post, and that was the game. He had enough. He couldn't handle Mane and Bale, and that was it, guys. We went through, we scored. You see here Marcus Rashford, as he got shaved. This is division rivals now, not FUT champions. This was me trying to complete the icon token. You see the players in and around the box just dominates the defence, even if they're on drop back and one depth. You have so many players forward. You see I win the ball back there. This is what I'm on about with an explosive, like, defensive mid and someone who's technical. You saw Ndombele there just running out. He's still in the attack. Here we go with Harry Kane. Misses, unfortunately, but you do get fortunate and he scores at the second attempt. But the CDM role is very, very key. You need to pick the ball up and just sprint out. So Wijnaldum and Sissoko are absolutely perfect. Again, like I said, everybody joins in with goals. Lamb, Cam, Ram and Striker, they all get goals. Preference would be to have inverted wingers, so left footer on the right and right footer on the left. Just preference. I am playing Sterling there now. I did start with Dembele, but now I've got Sterling. He's good. He's really good, Sterling. I preferred someone. I feel like Sterling's more potent in front of goal than Dembele. Obviously, Dembele has the 5-star weak foot and whatever, but for me, Sterling's a bit more potent and better on the ball, so I just went with Sterling. But now, last goal coming up. Marcus Rashford, great first touch, and just pings it across goal into the far post. But guys, that is the video. Hopefully these tactics work for you, and give them a go in this FUT Champions. I'm unbeaten so far this weekend, so hopefully I can carry on. I'm not going to say I'm going 30 now. I'm going to get absolutely nowhere near it. I'm going to give it a good go this weekend. Got a lot of time, so I'm going to play. But give these tactics a go, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.